Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Wishing all of you a great morning. Excuse my voice this morning. Uh, did a lot of talking. Did a lot of talking to my family last night. A lot of good things going on in my family right now. So, first, let me say good morning to everyone, sponsors, viewers, haters. Big shout out to all of y'all. You ain't lasting long. So big shout out to all the haters out there. We coming after y'all. Uh, this morning we're gonna be doing a slight recap over what's been going on in the last 24 hours dealing with the election cycle. It is currently May 17th, 2020. Right? We're gonna be talking also about something that we plan on doing for the children here in Guyana who have graduated this year but have not been able to really, get anything out of it. Last night, my daughter was among thousands of other students in America, or millions of other students, I should say, in America, who were honored by politicians, who were honored by celebrities, who were honored by the free world for their achievements. Okay? Hold on for 1 second, please. Listen, I just started this program. If you're calling for tell me skunt, relax, please. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, if I just come on and I talking to everybody who's want to call in, call me like as soon as I come on, right? You have to allow me to finish my introduction. You got to allow me to even finish talking about what we're going to be talking about today. Before you call and want cut up whatever it is I'm trying to say or disrupt me, it's very irritating. Please, right? Please understand. You can't do that. It's annoying, right? And sometimes you hear your phone ring. You know you got kids. You gotta check, right? I got 6, so I see my phone ringing. I gotta check in case it's something funny. So you're disrupting me, man. If you know you're gonna do something, at least wait till I finish the introductions. I would appreciate that very, very much. Okay? It'd be a good thing. Right? Great. So like I was saying before I was rudely cut off, right? All of the politicians and celebrities in the States have done something very, very great for the students in America. And I wanted to thank all of you because, I have children in America. My daughter is among one of them. It is a great honor. So I thank Mr. and Mrs. Obama. I would like to thank LeBron James and the whole list of celebrities that came out to do something for the children of America, right? Who have actually worked hard in school and have been deprived of, the things that we grew up with, your prom, your regular graduation ceremony, all of those things. At least the class of 2020, thanks to COVID-19, did not get to enjoy anything like that at all, right? So, I wanted to thank you because I don't know what we could have done like individually to help, ease that tension that was building for a lot of students who were very, apprehensive about it, agitated, unsure. Our children deserve to be honored. And in relation to that, I would like to thank you guys because you have also inspired me to want to do something for the children here in Guyana, right? So we are currently focusing on a package to help children in Guyana. I don't care if you're from any political group or your family is affiliated with anything. This has nothing to do with that. This is about helping children in Guyana who show traits of intelligence, who shows ability and promise. I think it is important that we help these children, right? Or young adults, I should say. Can't call some of you children. I think it's important that we help these young adults, right? I think if I called my daughter a child right now, she would be very upset. So, we want to be able to do something back for the young adults here in Guyana, right? Because I have noticed that it would be impossible for our politicians, and dare I say celebrities if we have, right, to really want to do something for everyone, especially amidst the fact that we don't just have COVID 19 in the country, we have a worse disease. It's called GCOM, and that is causing the whole country to be sidetracked, right? So, I mean, it may not be much. It's my time, it's my energy, some of our resources, but our network, which is the JFWW network or the Job Fair Worldwide Network, right, would like to lend free assistance to every graduate or student who deserved to graduate this year from Guyana, right? High school level, right? So just letting you know, high school level, right? Don't bring your babies and say, well, they just graduated from preschool. That shit don't count, okay? I'm sure I'm proud of them too. My 4-year-old did it too, right? But I'm talking about the young adults, right? The teenagers who are now getting ready to go out into the world. And unfortunately, it's a world like Guyana where there isn't really any jobs except to go and sell plantain chip and do 1, 2 thing, right? Under the good life plan. So I can't promise you a good life, but I can help you get a better one. Yeah? Better than whatever point you're at right now, right? And we are willing to do that. In fact, some of the companies that we work with are willing to give each and every one of these graduates $125 as a specialty bonus once they are involved in our program and they hit a certain level in our training. Okay? Once they have completed that, companies, I don't even know if I should mention their name here before these people get attacked, because you got too many damn trolls. You see, this is the thing. You want to give people credit. You want to thank people for making things possible, and you can't even do it on air without attacks going to these people, right? So I wanted to thank those sponsors who are willing to make that happen, right? Remember, it does not matter if you're PPP, if you're AFC, if you're APNU, if you're LJP, if you're TNM. It does not matter, right? We would like to assist you in helping you so you can start your online job, and at the same time get you into our database so that based on your skills we can actually work toward finding you a stable job in Guyana, or as we continue to develop various industries in Guyana, we will be able to create an opportunity for you that is valid and non-politically based. Because that is the problem in Guyana. Everything's politically based, right? I'm hoping that as this message gets around, the business community, the private sector can come on board, because at the same time, hand wash hands make hand clean. That's a Guyanese saying, right? You need capable and competent people to do your work. We have a lot of brilliant young Guyanese people coming out. Some of them never get the spotlight shined on them, and our network will help to polish them up so that they will be able to carry out the necessary functions so that every Guyanese can have, hold, and maintain a steady means of employment, especially throughout this current situation. Okay? For persons who was wondering what was going on, well, I'm getting some messages here. Yes, I'm very happy with what the U.S. did. They didn't just honor, apparently we thought they were going to honor 8 particular children, but what they did is they combined everything, and on the wall behind with LeBron James, right, you would see the pictures of all of the children, and I thought that was a lot better because all of the children deserved a lot more attention. Other than that, I want to talk a little bit about the fact that we had some people trying to basically spoil my little bit of happiness last night. Okay? Let me tell you something. Right? And I want to let me bring up this post because I want to address this immediately. right? For the person to tell me, here it goes, and bring it up so I can show the world. I want everybody to see who this individual is, what account it is, right? Because they need to know what's going on. So I'm going to showcase, hold on. Switch to this view. See if you guys can get it a little bit. Okay. Somebody by the name of Steady Vibes Sparks. Steady Vibes Sparks is the Facebook account. You know, telling me I'm not there because I'm running behind Monkey Jack Dale. Let me tell you something. I'm posting something there for me, data. I did down here. I don't run behind Jack Dale. Right? I fight for democracy. But when you start going posting, thing to deal with me data and stuff like that, I know y'all are trying for hot me up last night, but you couldn't spoil last night for me. Couldn't spoil it for me at all. Right? Very happy moment. Right? But I wanted you to know. I put a statement there. And I'm going to read the statement back here. They had a little spell check issue too. But I'm going to read it back. Right? And I stated to this individual. Steady Vibes Sparks. I don't know what type of name that is, but all right. Have a good night. You can never spoil this for me. He is the son of a devil. And he needs to get away from me. So Satan needs to get away. And this is something I encourage all of you to do when these people are doing this. I had to notify him that the devil is a liar and rebuke him in the name of the Most High God. But this man and his family will forever be cursed. You will forever be left wanting for the choices you have made and the people that you choose to support without understanding that this is a free nation. It should not be a one-sided nation. Okay? And let me tell you, you guys could go ahead and follow up. It's a curse there. You and your family curse. Because I am a child of God. I know sometimes you wonder, I cuss and things like this, but I was sent to do something. And God reaffirmed my aspirations last night by showing me that for every good thing I do for people over here, He is watching over minds and ensuring that minds becomes successful. Right? So, understand that you have just cursed yourself, my brother. Right? And I want people to know that you can't do that. But despite the fact that you tell me I there over here running behind Jack Dale, I can never run behind Jack Dale, my buddy. Right? Sorry. Two bosses don't run behind each other. They stand next to each other. I understand how your leadership got you running behind them. That's different. I don't support Jack Dale, my brother. I support democracy. I don't support the PPP, my brother. Though I voted for them this term in the name of democracy because the scunt Apnu was doing. Nobody should have to tolerate that as a human being. Just letting you know. Apnu is full of too much racially divided politics. And because of that, they continually shoot themselves in the leg. And now to make matters worse, most of the people there can't even speak when addressed by the media. Can't look people in their eyes, realistically speaking, if you see the directions the eyes look, right? They have insulted a natural species of the planet by saying they have an eagle eye. Poor eagle skunt is retarded and blind right now. You know? They are disgracing every single thing that you could come across. And now, finally, the infiltration of GCOM has completely destroyed our democratic values here in Guyana. Coupled with the unethical behavior of caretaker Granger and his ministers, right, who have blocked the free world from coming and observing the practices correctly. You or the PNC or GCOM or whoever it is that has been attacking democracy in this country, your days are numbered. The world will not tolerate it. All of the shenanigans and the skullduggery that has went on, you will pay for it with your freedom. Okay? Jail coming, and it coming fast. Right? But don't worry. It's not going to be Guyana jail. Okay? So don't think you're going to be locked up around friends and family. Okay? We seeking for world court jail, Scott. Places like Guantanamo Bay and other areas like that. I think Guantanamo shut down, but I'm not sure. It might still unofficially be open for people like you. Right? So the next flight to Cuba might not be for a medical treatment. Okay? So understand the difference. Spewing of hatred and racial politics all over this country. Somebody must pay a price for that. Right? Mr. Granger, I watched Mr. Obama on television last night. And I have seen that even though he is not in an election campaign, he is still out there speaking for these children and the future of the country. You, sir, are only concerned with those who are headed into the grave. All of your old-time war buddies and friends. And this is why the youth need to understand that APNU AFC with this group that they have leading it. I'm not saying that the whole party bad, because like I tell you, I know a couple good people, but the leadership of the group has been destroying the group. And I am calling upon all decent APNU AFC supporters to stand against this. Don't let these people who are going down with their ship take you down with the ship. Because the reality is, misery, my friends, love company. And provided the misery love company, do not expect that they want to go to the grave alone. There's a reason why some of them rallying you to war, so that you could create a smoke screen for the crimes that they have committed. But ladies and gentlemen, especially the black people here in this country, the Afro-Guyanese, right? Even under this administration, your children are continually prosecuted. Even under this administration, your children, your sons, your daughters might be given one to walk because they want to sleep with them. Don't tell me a lie. A wicked country scunt. Right? Don't tell me a lie. Because I know for a fact, since APNU getting everybody with a nice bombs, he get a job. Don't believe me? Start going into government office. Pay a visit. I just saying it as it is. I appreciate the fact that they choose people with nice bombsy, because when you go into public office, you're sitting there and you got nothing to stare at. So hey, at least the view is better. But at the same time, nice bombsy don't mean nice brains, cunt, right? And most of the educated black people are left and pushed off to the side. A lot of the young black men who actually need the support so that they can rise out to the ghetto, get something good, are not given the support. In fact, only a handful of individuals are keeping a grasp of every resource. Ladies and gentlemen, and I want all the youths out there to know this. The system that we live in was set up by people who only knew about cheap labor and slavery. They cannot give you what they don't know. They don't know what freedom is. They don't know what the good life really is. So though they can promise it to you, they never really seen it. Their idea of a good life is money, but money is wicked. Money is not the good life. You see, my mother used to tell me, there's two things you got to pay attention to in this life, son. One of them is money, and one of them is wisdom. right? You could have one and live, but if you have the next one, you can't live properly without the first. And I will tell you, money is a tool. It is a tool to protect you from poverty. It is a tool to help you advance your life in a particular area. Your concept of money, that money is the reward, is a wrong, failing, and outdated concept. The only value attributed to money is based on human beings' opinion as to what value is. Okay? And just like Venezuela, money can up and down in value. So if you put your faith in money and you say money is the good life, well, as soon as the value drop on the money, your good life done. However, wisdom, my young friends and my brothers and my sisters, would give you the ability to manage any amount of money and either make more, make less. You don't even need money if you have wisdom, because you would understand that you don't necessarily need money to make everything happen. If you have the right wisdom, you can pull money out of air. And it is very important for people to understand that. But the individuals who are currently leading the country, their ideology of a good life is only based on a dollar. It's not based on moral principles. It's not based on being a good human being. It's not based on exercising freedoms and liberties that would be beneficial and fair to everyone. It is about a one-sided, bullyistic nature that has been taught and programmed to them within their society over God knows how many years, that they have been poisoning the minds of their own youths. I'm speaking to the black youths in Guyana right now. We want to truly emancipate you. But your own leaders are the stumbling block to your future. I know some people don't like it. But if I lie, come and kill me. If you could prove me wrong, I'll come off of the air. And never to come and talk another piece of nonsense again, Scott. Take me licks and stay quiet. Go lick my wounds with salt, Skunt in the corner. I would do that. But you know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. Tell me about it. Right? I don't come from a culture where I could be eating a whole piece of chicken, Skunt, and I see children there of the same culture and still hungrily eat down me fucking chicken. I don't come from that type of culture. I got to share. And realistically, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about any of y'all, but, you know, they ain't really sharing with even their own supporters. Right? You gotta kiss ass. You gotta suck dick, excuse my language. You gotta do everything that you gotta do to get there, basically. They have trained you to be followers. So I know the concepts that I talk about are hard for you to comprehend sometimes, because I'm trying to turn you into a leader, an actual leader. One that does not need a group behind them, one who needs to be able to lead their own life effectively, courageously, and dynamically to what the good life really is. Achieving the good life, ladies and gentlemen, I can sit in my house and achieve my good life if I have learned the simple thought of contention. Just to be content, how to be content with what you have. All of us can be blessed with the good life, right? But provided that we follow vanity, you will never get the good life. And ladies and gentlemen, the APNU AFC coalition has proven that they are a party that follows vanity, right? They are a party that shows that they enjoy the power, that they are abusing the power. And power, my friends, corrupt. So you should not allow them to absolutely reign with this power all the time, because it will not stop. Now, I wanted to address another statement made yesterday. And it's a very interesting statement because it reflects the thoughts of a portion of this society that must be shared. Let me see. Let me bring it up. That must be shared. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to bring up the comment now. I wonder if he duck out. Maybe he erase the comment because he know I coming for you this morning. I hope he didn't. I hope he had balls and didn't erase the comment. Right? Because I'm about to show you something very, very important. Once I see it, I'm going to show it to you. It was an APNU supporter. Gotta be an APNU supporter. Right? And the man stated that Burnham left Guyana for the blacks. The man stated PNC ruled Guyana for 12 years. PPP ruled Guyana for 23 years. They said the blacks run the country basically for 12 years. The Indian run the country for 23 years. He said it's the black turn. But let me tell you what, you're wrong, mother skunt, because there's 6 races in the country. Why not give the Amerindians them own for fucking 5 years? Give it to them for 5 or 6 years. Then give the Portuguese a chance. Then give the Chinese, oh Scott, if you give the Chinese a chance, you never get it back. Let me tell you that right now, right? Some of we Chinese people smart, bad, skunt, right? You'll never get it back. Let the Chinese get their chance last. Forgive me, China, right? I got Chinese in me, but we smart, bad, skunt, right? Right? Even the white man there in the mix. Guyana does not belong to Indians or blacks. The man said Burnham left the country for the black people. Hey, your skunt old head good? How man can give you what he don't own? Guyana is an Amerindian country. No fucking black man, no coolie man can give away what they skunt don't own. I know in this legal system, plenty of that skunt happen. But let me tell you what, sir. As soon as a good government go there, we going after all them worthless judges who just like play racial judgments, right? And a real justice system will be put in place. Okay, sir? And everybody who been thieving the land of the indigenous people, yeah, skunk gotta give it back or you go into prison. Very simple. Okay? You can't take and give away what you don't own, sir. If that's the case, please, you know what? China going to take over Africa. I giving Africa away, skunt, today, skunt. I giving away Africa today. Right? I giving away Africa today. Right? If you could tell me that Burnham give you Guyana, mother skunt, but I giving away Africa, hold on. I gonna give away India and all mother skunt today. Who want it now? I can go on Photoshop, right? And I just like certificates just get print. I can go on Photoshop. Just keep it there, please. I can go on Photoshop and I gonna make up a transport skunt for giveaway Africa and one for giveaway fucking India. Right, sir? Because let me explain something to you. I still admit I is a visitor and I got indigenous blood in me. Right? Don't I seem like an Apache? No, I'm just playing. Right? But seriously, I have indigenous blood in me. And I still don't say, hey, this is me own and people gotta get out and this skunt like this. No. Right? I am more Guyanese than plenty people. Right? Because I got all in me. I don't say I arrived. I don't say I was emancipated. Shit, how could I be emancipated? I was never born into slavery. Fair enough? However, there's a reason why I use the terminology that we must help to emancipate the black youths in this country. Because unfortunately, though the world was free, their households and their culture has not been freed. It is a culture that always complains about slavery and inequality, and then they turn around and they try to push the same shit on people. So young black youths, we are here to emancipate you finally from the low class thinking of these old dags. Right? Understand what I'm saying. That is why our network is going to help everyone. Once you are supposed to graduate this year, I don't care if you're PNC, I don't care what the hell you is. You are Guyanese. It is our duty to stand with you. It is our duty to help you along this course in life. Obama inspired me last night. I can't say no. And I tell you this, and I'm not even an Obama supporter, but yeah, the man inspired me. You know, good is good. You can't see something good and call it bad. You'll be a wicked person, scunt. Right? I can't do that. Right? We need to do more for our children. And I think amidst all this shit that going on, all that money they pumping into GCOM for GCOM thief, right? Cut GCOM funding one time, finish up this count in 5 fucking days, and please give each one of our graduating children here in Guyana $10 million apiece. Give them $10 million apiece as a starter and a piece of land. You're clearing land for ministers. You're giving one man 600, 700 acres. Give our graduating children, both young blacks and young Indians, each a piece of land and $10 million to start their fucking life now. Do that instead of giving the politicians money for putting bank overseas and letting them children drive fancy car and things like this. I be cheering. I be coolie and I be black man cheering. Studying in school. Deserve an opportunity. I'll money done come in. How much millions of US? Give it to each children. Let them start a future, damn it. Give it to them. You want an election update? Give it to the children them for the election. Because these old people don't know nothing more than Scott. That is a fact. And if any politician telling me I wrong right now, you are a traitor to this country. You are a traitor to the youths of this country. You have let us all down. You have betrayed our values, and you are systematically keeping our people in a state of poverty for your own gain, for exploitation. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. But you will be exposed. Because I've been here to tell it that this is. I ain't want nothing. Give it to we children. Apnu. Members. Black women, black men, Indian women, Indian men. Think about what I'm telling you. I'm talking to the PPP skunt too. Because I asking for whichever government, whoever going through to do that for our children, we could afford to do it. The amount of taxes GRA is collect from people all the time, the amount of things people are doing, we can afford to do it. Right? We can afford to do it. Instead, they want to buy flag. And put flag up all over the road. Take that fucking flag money and help we children now. Help we people start business. I don't got that type of money and I just strive for help people. Good morning, Mr. Correa. You're on air. Can you hear me? Let's see. Your phone now is acting up, sir. Okay. I don't know what you're doing. Mr. Correa, you need to get into a better area. Right? You need to get into a better area. Ladies and gentlemen, what I am asking for this government and this country to do for these young graduates, I want you to understand, my children overseas, they ain't getting nothing from this. I ain't want nothing more than Scott. Definitely I ain't want benefit from thieving money. But it is the people's money. Let it go back to the people. Why is that so hard? How come they can't do that? How come they make an excuse? Right? How come all of them still got to get their gas fare covered? All of this. Yes, LGH still, I am a fool, because I saying that we should help our young people. I guess that's foolish to you. I guess that's foolish to you, person with no face. That is foolish. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the ignorance in the society in which we live in. I am lobbying to give every child in this country, despite race, color, or creed, a start in life. And this man is calling me a fool. Yes, sir, I must be a fool, scunt, because somehow in that mix, you child might be there too. However, your child should not pay for your sins because you are ignorant and you are stupid. Your child should not pay for that. And I am sorry for the children that are growing up in the households that are being polluted with racial tensions. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for you, young men and women. I'm so sorry for you. But you need to understand that sometimes a point in time will come in this life where you must chop off your hand to save your body, where you must sacrifice the body to save the soul, where you must do what is righteous. And I'm sorry that they themselves don't reach here and tell you. Because the devil is a divider. He's not a uniter. If anybody ever watched what I do here on this show, you would realize my job is not here to criticize necessarily. My job is to put the truth out and get you to unify as one head against the real problem. But as long as you are fighting one another, you will hinder yourself. You will keep breaking yourselves down. You will keep being the puppets to these parasites that are running the country. Don't you understand that the minute you taste real freedom, you and them will become enemies? You need to get that truth to your head. Okay? They have created systems so they can destroy you using the system. And then when it's time for retribution, they blame the system because the system is an inanimate object. It has no real presence. Watch how Mr. Alexander blames GCOM. Right? Watch how he blames GCOM. Watch how people are now saying, oh, GCOM results are this and this and this and this. Well, if that is the case, show fairness and arrest every person who worked for GCOM. GCOM has been compromised. Arrest them all. Electoral fraud should be considered treason. All of them should be charged with treason, and it should be a public trial. Right? Let's see how this thing gonna go off. Hence, but you give amnesty to those who are willing to tell the truth and say who put them up to it. We can go that way. How about we go that way? Because as this government change, you know it's going that way. You know we're grabbing all of them up. From every officer who stood against democracy and listened to a terrorist government, to every soldier who pointed a gun or played freaking bad man skunt, right? Understand that you will be tried for your crimes. You will be tried for your crimes. Or back off now and allow democracy to prevail. Okay? Burnham, though he may not have been my favorite leader, he was still a great leader because he did many things for his people in some ways. Some things good, some things bad, but he did rise as a leader in the country, so respect to him. But Burnham used to use a saying, you don't send canoe to sink punt. And I bring this up in the trivia the other day. Apnu AFC has taken their canoe. They get a little push. Maybe they put on a little, you know, a little 100 engine on it. So they feel it's a big thing now. And they're running straight into America's warship. Right? They have picked a fight. Let me tell you, one of the reasons why Apnu and Granger are so scared for Carter Center and IRI to come down is because they know that without America's help, PNC would have never, ever became a leadership party in this country. You only lucky that Chetty was a little stupidy and had 1-2 Russian tie back then, eh? And America get nervous. Right? I see somebody tell me America had no interest in Guyana. Listen, my buddy, when you tell me America had no interest in Guyana, you're wrong. Do your history. You better start checking up and ting. Right? Don't tell me young, stupid, Scott, no more than you. Because then I'm going to be real nervous. Right? Cuban Missile Crisis, all type of stuff. We're in their region, my buddy. Monroe Doctrine states America has an interest in Guyana. So you better understand how politics does really work. Right? I got 5 life cycles in my head. Enjoy that one. Right? And it's sitting there. And I'm still waiting for the fool to come and debate me. Still waiting for any one of the so-called leaders to come and debate me right here, right now, any point in time. And let's go. My brother, Jack Day is not my godfather, right? Good. Just letting you know, he's not my godfather. And personally, I wasn't there to see if he killed anybody. But I do know because the PPP had problems with me in the past, and they sent people to kidnap me. And let me tell you what, and let me state this real clear, right? Aubrey Austin, it's your Matty black man that been killing your Matty black man because y'all black man like take money and enslave one another. If you don't believe me, read African history, motherfucker. Right? Jack Dale ain't my buy. Okay? You better understand. My uncle was Eugene Francis Correa. I hope you Scott know the name, right? I hope you understand history. So you would understand that we were actually PNC supporters. The real PNC, not this little scunt thing that going on now, mother scunt. Not y'all little mock PNC people, right? Y'all bring shame to PNC, mother scunt. Why you think the guy, why you think everybody pull back? Why you think my family who is very them and all scunt, they was always PNC people scunt, jump ship scunt, because they know this scunt, this is different. This is different. This is a worse scunt than anything Burnham could ever do scunt. This is worse than the 70s and y'all ain't see it coming yet. This is worse. Because now they're not just attacking you physically, they're attacking your mind using misinformation on social media. PPP does do it scunt too, right? So don't think I ain't done with them. However, the people's will have voted for them. And the people have given them another opportunity to correct anything that they have, to clean up their leadership, to hold people to accountability, to fix the military, to fix the police system, to fix the private sector, to fix the public sector. The people have chosen to give them that opportunity again, democratically. And though I'm not a fan of the PPP, I must respect the wishes of the will of the people, which is something that this current caretaker government refuses to do. And though I know a lot of people, because of your skin color, think you're going to benefit, what will actually happen, just to let you know, is that it's going to backfire on you. Right? So, don't tell me about Jack Dale. I come in the country, scunt, and reach Jack Dale as president, mother scunt. I want you know. Okay? When I came back into Guyana, I reached Jack Dale as president. I ain't put it there, scunt. You put it there. Watch. Tell that man, if he's in the yard for clean, right? Oh, no, he's next door. All right. My yard got to get cleaned, right? Yeah, so when I came into Guyana, Jack Dale was already in power. That had nothing to do with me. When I came into Guyana, I remember being a child and hearing that Janet and I'll become a president. I don't know how this can't happen, but you allowed it. You cannot tell me about anything before me. I must deal with what I have come and reach and what I am trying to fix. And for many years, I also still talk against the wrongs the PPP did. To this day, I still ain't pick a side. I want you to know. My side is freedom, free will, democracy, the truth scunt. That's me side. Because I live a true life. I live a real life. I can't live on a promise of a good life. Right? And sit my scunt back and hope that the government can come and give me a fucking $5,000 Chinese food scunt. I am Chinese. You don't help me giving me Chinese food. And I'm a cook. You don't help me giving me chicken. I could get my own food. Right? So don't tell me nonsense. Right? I wasn't comfortable with the foreigner being our president. But that is what the people accepted. What I could tell you though is that I'm here now. And I don't plan on accepting it. So, of course, I'm going to talk the truth. I'm going to let the world know the truth. Because I have seen far too long on social media and every other news venue has been corrupted and tainted, and no one is getting accurate information. Now, realistically, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot move forward if you do not have accurate information, right? The Department of Public Information and all has been compromised. Everywhere in this country has been compromised due to corruption. We need a drastic overhaul of this engine, you know. This thing needs to get taken apart, and we need to clean out each and every individual piece. Because if we cannot do that, it will not bear anything positive. You see who's calling right now. All right, let's see. Mr. Karaya is calling back. Let's see if we could get Mr. Karaya on air. Mr. Karaya, can you hear us? Oh, God, Mr. Karaya, man. Why is it that every time? You see, you just tell me, man, Snow, why you cuss me up the other day? Now I try and forgive you the chance for talk, and you're there in a place with bad reception. Right? Oh, my buddy. Oh. Me know what to tell you there. You gotta figure out how to use your phone. Right? Right? So, I can tell you that I know people like me are here now. I'm part of a younger generation. I have to protect the generation that's coming after me from the people that were here from the generation before me because of the damn destruction, havoc, and chaos that was caused from those of the generation before me and the generation prior, right? I ain't got no friend. I ain't got no friend in no political area for say boom, 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 this and this. I gotta speak for the people because at the end of the day, it's me and the people on the road walking, or you don't really watch my streams, or you would see everything people in this country doing, I doing a little bit of all of it. And I dare you to tell me I'm lying because I could prove it. Right? This ain't no dick measuring contest, but if it was, I guarantee mine's going to get measured out there because I'm proving it. You understand? I'm not here lying. I ain't got no time to lie. I don't want no damn friends. I don't want none of that. I just want to know that myself and other young people who are working hard and honestly and going to school on a promise that there's going to be something good for us when we're done, I want to make sure that those promises are upheld. That the young people still have an opportunity to get the kickstart. But we have to train them correctly. Mr. Karaya, I don't know what's going on with your phone or where you're at, right? But your phone is behaving retarded. Just to show you, I'm still getting a reconnection problem, right? So it's just saying reconnecting. So in case you feel that I'm dissing you, right, my buddy, I ain't got to lie to kick it, right? Don't have to lie to kick it. And if you keep calling me and you can't get through, I'm just going to get annoyed with you and block you, Scott. Right? Okay, can you get through now? Hello? Have you moved to a better location?
Hello? Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you now. I think we're all hearing you now. Right? Have you... Wait, first thing I'm... No, stop. Oh, okay, good. At least you've been paying attention.
That Desmond Hoyt was a Grenadian. Because Jeanette told that and tell them how Mr. Desmond Hoyt became president when he was from Grenada. So here in Guyana history, we had two foreigners, if he was a Grenadian, take...
Yeah, I think your whole thing breaking up. Yeah, you're breaking up. Okay, Mr. Cryer, thank you for sharing that point. Right? It's kind of what we're talking about, kind of not really what we're talking about, right? So I gotta make sure I don't get sidetracked. People just look for a reason for try for shit talk here, right? Well, please forgive me, Dilbert Franklin, right? If I misread the statement, because the way it came across, and I can tell you, it came across as if you said, Burnham left Guyana for the black people. And that is why I responded to you very directly, because you sound like an incredibly intelligent person, right? Never mind, I just put on a little show of madness every now and then, right? I waiting for the person who really believe I'm a fool to come and set it up, right? And do something funny, yeah? But sometimes playing stupid is the smartest thing for do. Don't you see G-Con playing stupid skunt right now? Anybody could agree with that? Give me a thumbs up if you believe that G-Con playing stupid skunt. Them ain't stupid. Them know skunt what they're doing. That is why they gotta go to jail. They think the people in this country is idiots, nincompoops, imbeciles, right? They feel we are part of the one-eye retarded eagle family. It don't fly like them eagles is turned into baked chicken skunt, right? So, my thing is simple. I think we need to do more for our youths right now. I think we need to stop investing in these old people. All these old practices that is currently going on in Guyana, lock up all these old politicians. Call for an interim government. Let an international body of people come in. Let them look through what is going on. Let them themselves verify the damn votes, because that should only take about an hour for an international community to do. Okay? And in which case, let them either A, appoint who the people have chosen, or if they realize that the people just did not have a better choice, appoint something that makes sense for the country. And by God, good graces, let it be somebody under the freaking age of 60. I don't want nobody who headed to the grave making decision for me who still gotta live out me life. I ain't got time with that. Because them skunks gonna look for settle up for things for them friends and them family. Because they know they after they done create the headache, they know they dead skunk. They ain't gotta live for punish. No. Any president of this country should be a young man. So in case of anything, or a young woman. I think I might prefer a young woman. Hopefully one with a nice butt. Salute to the president. Right? Reason being, these old people that put skunt, real thing. They got all of their racial hatred. They got all of their political hatred. They have all of this stuff in it, right? And, something needs to happen, and it needs to happen right now, right? But I tell you one thing right now. My network, right? We're going to help every graduating student or every child who is deemed that for the year of 2020, right? For the year of 2020, every child who's supposed to graduate, we want to do something good for you. We want to give you extra training. We want to help you set up and get the job. You need to produce your school credentials though, right? That is a fact. All right? You need to produce that, and you will also be given an aptitude test. Because if people like Vincent Alexander was people for the university, and they can't read and write properly and saying set the skunt, I can't trust your intelligence level based on their academic level. Right? No way. Right? For Aaron, we don't need international observers. No man, carry your skunt. Right? What happened with Apnu wanting Carter Center here in 2015? What happened to Allah? You don't need international observers? What? You want to hide the fact of what y'all want to do. But it's okay. Right? You Guyanese want everyone else to solve their problem? No. You better hope Guyanese don't want everyone else to solve their problem. Because I'm Guyanese. I would prefer if we solved our problem. Right? I would definitely prefer if we solved our problem. Especially with the ignorant people. I would love to solve that problem. Really fast. Right? But here's the thing. It is to protect the lives of Guyanese people. Both the guilty and those who are not guilty. Because some of you are guilty by association. You're guilty by just being tied into shit. And I think that we can still save some of you. So, we're trying to save y'all. Maybe not you. You don't want Guyanese solving the problem. Not me. I ain't rigging. What are you rigging for? Right? Is GCOM rigging skunt? How a dead man vote get in the box? Is not one of the GCOM staff? And unfortunately, most of them are PNC supporters. So who the fuck really rigging here, my buddy? All the evidence points to you. It's not just the writing on the wall saying who rigged. It's the hands going to write it coming out the door saying, it's a you. Up new. Right? So I know people could come out there and say, no. Them ain't rig and them ain't do this. Let me tell you what, right? Let me tell you what. Mingo Skunt rigged the election or tried to rig the election in Apnu favor. So whoever they trying to get the benefit, they're also a guilty party and needs to face legal penalties. Needs to face legal penalties. But you see, Granger know the same thing I know. Granger know the same thing Mr. Gavaya know. Granger know the same thing the free world know. And that is that y'all gonna get catch and now you want to play bareface? And now you want to play bareface? No. We are not going to tolerate that. Right? We are not going to tolerate that. I'm calling on every race in this country that does not want to see this one-sided bullyism to stand up to it. Stand up to it. Because if not, what you are leaving for your children will be for them to be slaves and cheap labor skunt. Because once again, and this is Ade Arin, I dare you and your leaders to teach me what you don't know. And y'all don't know about freedom skunt. Because all your life, you've been haunted by talks of slavery. Right? So that is all they have taught you. They have only taught you hate, slavery, and reasons to hate other people. Well, my brother, I grew up around freedom. I grew up around love. I grew up around God skunt. Right? So let me tell you what's up. I can teach you how to love your brother even when your brother is an idiot. So I still love you, man. But here's the thing with love. Love requires discipline. So, out of love, my brother, I might have to discipline you. Right? How's that sound, right? I'm not one-sided. I just talking the truth. In fact, I don't think any one of us are one-sided because if you think about it, we're more three-dimensional, right? Keep up with the lingo, right? So, we're not one-sided or we're not 2D images. We're three-dimensional. So, we should not be one-sided. What are you going to do? Right? You can say you're not one-sided. But to say you're not one-sided and deny as many people who can observe this thing from being here, you've already crucified yourself on the media. Right? So, let me explain this to you. Today is May 17th, 2020. And the caretaker government cannot even effectively and successfully conduct an election cycle. They cannot manage or mitigate or enforce laws upon those who were supposed to hold a free and fair election. They could not control those who are under them. Because when Mr. President tells me GCOM is this and this and this, and everybody's saying this and this and this, when the rigging they happening, y'all mother skunt, they want to go and swear in for them thing. Now what happened? Now you're saying the election invalid? You skunt is invalid. You lucky I don't got the support of the people. I would have done kick down them doors and lock y'all skunt them up. Right? I don't know what the other leaders waiting on skunt. Right? What are you going to do? You're going to kill all of us? All of we you going to kill? How many we you going to kill? How many we you gonna kill? Y'all playing kidnapper. That's what y'all doing. Y'all kidnapping the country. Right? Sir, I don't have to discipline you. Your own ignorance has disciplined you. How many hungry belly days you ain't grow up with skunt? So what you telling me? Right? What you telling me? Yes, Andrew, both parties push propaganda. And that is why I'm here to tell it as it is. Because at the same time, somebody got to put the truth out. Imagine this person, Ade, whatever the hell, Ade Aaron, vexed with me, skunt, because I saying every child in the country that graduated in the year 2020 should be given a piece of land and $10 million to start their life. The government don't collect the money. Why is that so hard? Why you hate me for saying that? Why you hate me for saying that, no? Black children get in, coolie children get in, Chinese children get in. Not right now when stimulus packets gonna come in for help people. Only one side of the country get. Hamper and thing only go to one side of the country. Fuck, they ain't even give Hamper mother scunt. They give out Bojo Banta and ticket scunt. Let them go and eat idle mother scunt and sing about what Bojo they doing in jail. Right? Let me see what gonna really happen. Let's see. Hi, Jane is real. Make America kill Adam. Okay. Hard at. I don't know what that is. Dennis, Nicholas, who get paid? I get paid? You gotta show me the fucking receipt. You gotta show me the transaction number. You gotta show me I get paid, mother scunt. Right? You gotta show me the. You can show me the. I get paid. Who's paying me, mother scunt? Tell me. None of y'all don't pay me. No party don't pay me. Right? You vex. You vex because I'm talking the truth. You're running out the excuse. One excuse is he racial until you see I got black brothers and sisters. The next excuse is, hold on, somebody pay. No, my brother. This is how I earn my money. I want you to see. I want you to see it clearly, right? You see those corn and bruises on my hand? That's the hand of a hard-working young man, right? Right? That's the hand of a man who farming, a man who building house, a man who casting concrete, a man who doing electrical wire, a man who mining dog, a man who mining some of you cheering mother scunt. That's the hand of he. Right? That's the hand of he. And by the blessings of God, I just survive. So let me tell you, to make an accusation and say somebody paying me, you gotta show me this one. Right? You lucky nobody ain't paying me. In fact, I gonna ask, ladies and gentlemen, just help me acquire the type of machines that we need in this country. And once we have that, don't answer that. I already know who that is. Or answer it and hang up, Scott. I ain't taking no calls. Thank you. Right? Oh, Scott. Bottom line is, you see, I hate them when I'm trying to say something and they're calling and they're on Scott. Right? It's ridiculous. Right? The bottom line is, these hands earn my money with sweat and with tears. This is how I earn my money. But if business community could join with me and give me access. Who is it? Who? Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? No, don't fucking question me nothing. Stop. Yes. I'm real, you know. I want you to tell me that somebody paying me. No. That was probably Barrett's cunt. If that's what you want to know. It's Barrett call me. He want to send me some more money. It's Granger's cunt call me. He want to give me the good life right now, cunt. But I ain't want Barrett fucking money because I still can't verify where some of it come from. And I ain't want Granger fucking good life. He could take the planting and push it somewhere mother's cunt, right? I ain't want nothing from none of them, right? What I want is to see the benefit of my hard work, sir. Okay? Black people cry about slavery. Indian people cry about cheap labor. Well, let me tell you what. Let me get the benefit for my hard work. Right? Let the young people get the benefit for them hard work. Let that happen, sir. But don't tell me somebody pay me. I wish everybody watching this show right now could say, you know what, Mr. Snow? I know you building communities for the poor people. I know the same damn people who got the equipment charging you $25,000 an hour for an excavator. Mr. Snow, let me help you buy one so you can go and just develop the country. Fuck the politicians. We don't need politics to fix this country. The problem is that the people don't know how to work together. And until that changes, ladies and gentlemen, this will never stop. Now, I still have some more work to do. And I know that there's going to be plenty of trolls that want to come and talk and try to shoot this down and say whatever. But my brother, you can't change the fact. The truth is the truth, bro. Right? The truth is the truth. Whoever hates it, too bad. The truth is going to outlast. all of these parties. History would have it down that somebody came here today and told you the truth without fear, without bias, without force, without pay, without a corrupted thought in his mind, only to see that the future of Guyana come to pass and be a good one and not a promise of a good one. I am tired of promises. Let us vote out all these big parties. Let us do something completely different. Let us get rid of the promises. A promise is a comfort to a fool. And let us actually work together and help each other. But I call in on everybody from the big business community. Y'all got money, y'all got resources. I asking people like Jumbo Jet, people like Guy Track, people like freaking Farms Up, people like McCarp and all of them. Y'all here profiting off of Guyanese people. Oh my God, Scott, give we a discount on the machine. Let we finish doing what we gotta do. I gonna build community all over the place. I gonna do it for the people. Then nobody got to depend on a government to get a good life. We're going to create more jobs for people. We'll build infrastructure. We will do what is necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't need a government to do things for the people. The people need to learn how to work together. Now I'm going to finalize this whole thing and I'm going to give you my closing. In terms of Guyana's election update for 2020, they plan on adding more polling stations so they could count faster, which they should have done before, right? I see Mr. Gavaya go out there and he said certain things. It sounds like it's going all right, but at the same time, I don't feel that this election is credible until all of the observers are where they need to be, okay? All observers need to be here. If the international observers could not be here, I am calling on an interim government right away. I'm calling on an interim government right away in the interest of the young people in this country. We young people are tired. And I am speaking for all young people here. We are tired. We are tired. And if the youth rise up right now, y'all old fuckers, they're in big problem. Because you'll be surprised. Some of you might have to point gun at your own children who's standing up against that oppression from inside the household. It's going to be a day of reckoning. Right? Apnu, please concede your defeat easy if you know you have been defeated. Allow this country to move forward. If not, once again, I'm calling on the international community. I'm calling on the United Nations. I'm calling on the United States of America. I'm calling on the Caribbean community. I'm calling on the Canadian government. I'm calling on every one of y'all motherfuckers who telling the world y'all believe in freedom and democracy to step in. If not, there may be a lot of bloodshed in this country. Because I, for one, know I ain't taking bullying by no dictator, scunt, and I don't recommend none of you do it either. Right? I'm telling you this. Right? So that's just me telling it as it is. Right? I call it on the international community. Thank you very much. Have a good day. And may truth, justice, and all that good stuff prevail. And remember, anyone that says I wrong for saying that any student who graduated from school this year or every year should be given some sort of package, well, you is a dog, boy. You just don't want we young people get nothing, right? So I'm watching y'all carefully, right? Take care, good day, and I hope you enjoyed the show today. I think I did pretty well with the language too, so big up to myself. Congratulations to my daughter. Congratulations to all of the students in the class of 2020 from the United States of America. And congratulations to all of the students here in Guyana. And I'm very, very sorry that your government could not do more for you. They were busy rigging an election. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.